Hi everyone, welcome back to the cocktail vlog. I'm Steve the bartender and today we're making some Prosecco cocktails. To be exact, I put out a poll last night asking what particular videos you guys would like, and the majority came back saying more compilation videos. So I've got some lined up. We're doing Prosecco today, we've got champagne cocktails, summer cocktails, fall cocktails, winter cocktails, different seasons, different liqueurs, specifically like Jägermeister cocktails and so forth. So I'll bring you lots more videos over the next couple of months. Some coffee cocktail videos. I know a lot of people have been sharing coffee cocktails in the Steve the Bartender Cocktail Crew Facebook group. Link in the description below. Check it out. So this one I'm starting with is the Sgroppino al Limone. Probably pronounced that incorrectly, but it's basically lemon sorbet and Prosecco. It's quite simple. You can either measure it out and pour it straight into your glass, or in this case, I'm going to mix it all together and then put it back in the freezer so the whole drink turns into a bit of a slushy. I've seen it done a couple of different ways. So 15 ml, half an ounce of your chosen vodka. Today I'm using Finlandia. Then 60 ml, don't really need to measure it, but I will. 60 ml, 2 ounces. And this lemon sorbet is amazing. That's why kind of half of it's already missing, is because I've already started to polish it off. So it does, the recipe I'm using says 1 scoop. That's, I don't know, 1 scoop. It's 1 big scoop, I guess. Standard kind of ice cream scoop. So as far as bar spoons go, let's just throw it all in. Now when I put it in the freezer, so you could either pour that into a champagne glass, put a big scoop of lemon sorbet on top, and you're good to go. But this way, you've got the alcohol in there, so if you put it back in the freezer, it shouldn't actually freeze, but it will just have a nice slushy a nice slushy consistency throughout. So I'm going to put that in the freezer, and I'm going to do a taste, make all the other cocktails. So make sure you stick around to the end because I'll taste all the drinks all at once. I'll be back. So on to the next one. We're making the APEROL Spritz. It wouldn't be a Prosecco cocktail compilation without the APEROL Spritz. So I'm starting off with APEROL, measuring out 60 ml or 2 ounces, adding that straight in the glass. Make sure you've got a slice of orange in there, half slice, a wheel, what have you. Make sure you check out my Venetian Spritz video up here, and I do a bit of a comparison between APEROL, Campari, Cynar, and Select. So a few different variations of this exact cocktail. And then we're measuring out about 90 ml of Prosecco. And 30 ml of soda water. And adding plenty of ice. You can add the ice first or after. It's completely up to you. Let's give it a light stir. And then you have an APEROL Spritz. Cheers. Next one, we have the White Negroni Sbagliato. So a Negroni is a 3-ingredient cocktail. A white Negroni uses Suze and Lillet, and the Spagliato version of a Negroni calls for Prosecco added in. So this one here, Suze, which is it's actually a French Gentian liqueur, calls for 30 ml, 1 ounce. And the particular recipe that I have seen calls for a Bianco Vermouth. I'm using Lillet because that's my preferred choice when I make a white Negroni. So 30 ml, 1 ounce. And fill the glass with ice. This one I'm going to garnish with a cucumber ribbon. So, do it on camera. Just give it a light stir, and then throw my cucumber ribbon. This looks like my first time ribboning, really. Should I just throw it in? No, I went around the glass. Alright. Got there eventually. So garnishing with a cucumber twist and an orange twist. Should have done that last. Put a splash of Prosecco in first. Roughly about 45 ml. And there you have a White Negroni Sbagliato. Yes. And last of all, we've got the Italicus Spritz. So Italicus is this liqueur in a beautiful bottle. It's the first time I've actually tried it. Earlier today, I had a little bit of a cheeky taste beforehand. It's a Rosolio di Bergamotto. So it's a bergamot liqueur, which is a type of citrus. It's a dominant flavour in Earl Grey tea, the bergamot. So bergamot liqueur, it's got notes of rose and other floral notes, a bit of citrus in there as well. So this one is quite nice, and I think this will make a delicious spritz thanks to all the Patreon people. So the Patreon people, thank you very much for supporting the channel along the years. I've got you guys in the credits at the end of the video, and just wanted to say another huge thank you for supporting me over the years. The Founders Club, you guys have been there since I first started my Patreon account, and there's still people going, so I'm very, very grateful. So Italicus Spritz calls for 60 ml. Thanks to the Patreon people, and 60 ml of Prosecco. So I'll just estimate that. Top this with ice. And I've seen a few different recipes out there, so if you want, you could leave it as this with just the Italicus and the Prosecco, or you can add a small spritz of soda. Depends how you like the spritz. Completely up to you. Just going to give it a gentle stir and serve it with 3 olives. Thanks to Coriol. Not thanks to Coriol, because, well, they made it. I bought it. And there you have the Italicus Spritz. Cheers. Now it's time to try all the cocktails side by side. So there we have 4 Prosecco cocktails. Quite excited to try some of these, especially the Italicus. I haven't tried the Italicus in a drink before, as well as the Lemon Sorbet. I was terrible at pronouncing it at the start, so I'm not going to try it again. The Lemon Sorbet Cocktail. So I've just been sitting in the freezer whilst I made the other drinks, and I will get some mint to garnish it, and some finely diced mint over the top of the cocktail. So there you have the Lemon Sorbet Cocktail. Cheers. That is awesome. That is so good. I like the addition of the mint on top. You get those aromatics, those herbal notes, but fresh, like garden fresh mint. Super citrusy. If you have to like lemon sorbet, so it's really quite tart and acidic. That's a wicked drink. I really enjoy that. Then we have the APEROL Spritz. I don't need a sampling of this. I've tried a million of them before. Light, refreshing, perfect for summer. It's starting to warm up here in Adelaide in Australia. So, and the White Negroni Sbagliato. Cheers. These are all relatively low ABV cocktails. So to me, this tastes kind of watered down. I haven't really, hasn't been sitting too long, but there is a little bit of extra dilution. The gentian notes and the citrus aren't really dominating. They're not strong flavors, but it's a light, easy sipping cocktail. The cucumber, actually, even though it's just a ribbon, it's not in the drink itself, like incorporated into the drink. It adds a lot of flavor to it. And then the Italicus Spritz. Cheers. That's enjoyable, but again, it's a very light cocktail, but it's a great aperitivo on a warm afternoon before dinner. It's enjoyable. Out of the four of these, which is my favorite? 100% hands down, the Lemon Sorbet. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon for another cocktail video. Cheers. So good. Yeah. Wicked.